And we're on.
Oh, dang.
Fancy.
Super fancy, like always.
What's all the people's gonna do about that?
Absolutely nothing.
Perfect.
Just like that song.
Because they can't stop us.
And they won't stop us.
Can't stop
How's it going,
us.
everyone? We are back 2 weeks to the Gebrindalethor campaign here on the Defenders of Kobold channel.
The thing. The place.
Yeah, the place.
Getting
Here
all the
with-
good words out.
Yep. Should we do player introductions at the start of all these?
Who's
people
going
fresh.
first? We going down the list?
Let's just go down the line. We'll start with you, Dan.
Oh, dang. I was just gonna go first anyway, so. I am Daniel. I'm playing Alton, the drow rogue. And I'm also currently disguised as He-Man on the map.
Because I could not find his token.
So
we're
we're
upgrading
going to
for
say
the night.
that's how I'm disguised, so that people don't realize I'm a drow.
True story.
That I'm gonna keep it in the game as your disguise token.
I've made an excuse for it to work.
Absolutely. And then Tyler.
I'm Tyler. I'm playing Orem, and I'm an half-elf sorcerer. Yeah,
Heck
there's
yeah.
not cameras, but
But you did something.
Or you just waving at your.
yes, I wasn't.
I was picturing you doing like finger guns or something.
Sound effects included.
Of course,
Visuals
yeah.
not.
as you do.
Then Eddie.
I'm Eddie.
And
Nailed
you
it.
are playing.
D&D.
I knew it right after I said that. I was like, God damn it.
You knew I was going to get
Yeah.
there. I'm Eddie. I am playing Torg Fiorin. I am a half-orc, half-human barbarian. And I like to
Fantastic.
smash. I also think I'm human, so I tend to smile a lot and creep people out.
Yeah. That's accurate.
That's unfortunate
That is
for the
accurate.
humans.
It is unfortunate for the tasty humans.
Yes. Then Chuck.
Oh shit, that's me. I am Chuck, and I am playing Viet, the dwarven paladin. I am an honorable and righteous man who's got no time for anyone's bullshit. Yeah, I like to drink, go on long walks on the beach, and smite the shit out of heathens.
I was gonna say, are you talking about your character or yourself there?
A little bit of one and a little bit of two.
Chuck's just putting a weird vibe out there, but
Just putting it out there. So yeah, that's me.
Great.
If there are any dwarvish ladies out in the crowd with some fine beardage going on, he is an interested party.
Oh,
Party that I will stay far away from.
Agreed.
The hell you will. You're going to be narrating it, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Well,
you gotta
that too.
give us the play-by-play in every gritty, gruesome little detail.
Oh,
Especially
no.
about the food stuck in all the beards.
Mhm.
That's the
That's
best
probably
part.
the least worries.
As their
What-
beards intertwine and the leftover crumbs connected.
Yeah, that's where it gets dirty.
Tempted to
You
reassemble
be
the
careful,
previous
Chuck. You're going to get us
meals.
all wound up. We haven't even started yet.
Right.
And then also, before we begin, special thanks to our sponsor, Libris Arcana, for
Oh,
being hella cool and giving us some money. They run a dice subscription service where you can pay them monthly to send you some dice, or quarterly if you don't need that many dice. And by
Those are
entering
both accurate.
discount code KOBOLD in checkout, you get 20% off your first month.
True story.
I think
And
it's 20%, right?
It is 20% off the first
Awesome.
month. And also, here in the next couple of weeks, we'll have some super awesome, cool surprise news to share about Libris Arcana.
Oh, man.
And how you can get hooked up with some awesome dice. but I haven't done any of the work I'm supposed to do on that yet for the announcement. So,
Promotion. That's all I got for you.
okay.
Mystery
Leave us
hype
Arcana.
promotion. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty cool. All right. So when we last left off 2 weeks ago, you guys had just made it back to town. Kind of the last 2 sessions, you had just made it back into town and found that Stephen had interrogated and, well, not really interrogated, but rather captured all 4 of the guards or people that were pretending to be guards from when you left before. And you spent the last session feeding them to Roper Beast and those other interrogation methods. And the very last time we met, you were tasked with watching them in the night so that they would get picked up and brought back to the capital city. The captain
we did
guy.
poorly.
Yeah, the captain attempted to escape. You ended up killing him, or at least getting him close to death that he wound up killing himself. And which the shock of that killed one of the other ones. But one of the casters lived, so you still had they're still ahead of where they were before, having this being the first live person they've ever found from this group.
Fancy.
And then, right as you were wrapping up with all that, you were approached by a very crotchety old woman who seemed pretty upset with Stephen, the guard, for not
My
making
favorite
good
kind of
on
old
his...
woman.
Yep. Extra crotchety.
Extra crotchety.
Yep. She seemed rather frustrated with Stephen and not making good on his promise to fix up her inn and deal with some of the problems it was having, and assumed that you were the party that he had hired to do that. And that's kind of where we left last time.
I don't remember the end part.
Yeah, we were all pretty tired.
So it's not the end in this town, is it?
It is the Goodberry Inn, which is conveniently now named.
Mhm. That is very convenient.
Now we know it's real.
Yes. It's
So,
it's a building that looks like it's rather surprising it's still standing from the condition it's in.
Like the building is surprised that it's still standing.
Like, yeah, it looks pretty run down. You assumed it was abandoned, hadn't really made any note of it. Kind of the rumor
building
around
sounds
town is that it
oddly
used to be.
anthropomorphic if it
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
and this old lady is mistakenly thinking we're the ones supposed to fix it up.
Yeah. Less so fix it up. She specifically was talking about
There's
there were some
Knowles in the
things
basement or
inside of
something.
it that needed to be dealt with. Yeah.
I've never wished I was playing Morthos now more than this moment right here.
Yeah. He has a few go-to moves for a situation like this.
Yes.
Explosion!
Orson!
Explosion magic.
All right.
Yeah, she came up and was nagging on Steven and turned around and started marching away, assuming you guys were following her.
Oh, man.
And mentioning and muttering under her breath about the scrib problem she was having in her basement.
Nothing quite as exciting as Scribs, right, guys?
That's right. And hey, Plague State, thank you for the follow.
Much appreciated.
Heck
Let's
yeah.
go mess up some Scribs.
All right.
Yeah. Scribs.
When was
Steven,
We're gonna scrub some Scribs.
Steven's by you guys as well. And he's like, sorry, guys. Didn't really mean to get you caught up on this, but I've been a little bit busy dealing with these other 4 people that ended up being one person.
No worries. If there was evil in that basement, it's our duty to smite it.
Oh, I don't know if you're familiar with scribs, but evil's definitely a good word for them.
I have not the slightest what they are. I presume there's some form of phallic testicle-like monster.
Ah,
Mm.
in a
That's oddly
metaphorical sense,
specific.
maybe.
They leave a snail trail wherever they go.
Yeah. Now I feel less inclined to go down there.
All right. And the lady walks around and kind of goes, this side seems to be like the main entrance. This is just kind of like a back wall on this side that you're facing. And Steven's like, let me know if you guys need any help, but I've got some other things to do.
You could start by doing your job first and not making it our problem. Eh?
As he's walking away, he says, what was that? And he peeks around the corner and you hear him running.
Yeah. As I suspected. Well, let's get to it.
All right.
There's nothing
Guys
better
approach
than
the Goodberry Inn.
hopefully there's some good berries in there.
All right, let's go to the place and do the thing.
Blah, 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 blah.
Guys, find yourself outside of the inn. There's a little
Ooh,
table
isn't that
there.
fancy.
Ooh, that is fancy.
Oh, god damn. I keep trying to move the map around, but I got the Twitch stream open.
So you're trying to move the Twitch stream.
You're on a
I have done
laptop,
that
right?
before.
That's not gonna work. Trust me, I've tried plenty. It's not gonna work.
There we go. I have adjusted it. Now it is good.
It's the good.
It's the good.
Joe, do we have chat in the stream as well?
Chat.
Negative.
Okay.
What do you mean? Oh, you like in our overlay?
Yeah.
No, I do not.
Okay.
Yep.
Just curious.
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna ask a lot of stupid questions to derail you most of the night. So.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So you guys are standing outside of this very dilapidated building. There's that table next to you guys. Like one of the chairs is completely destroyed, and the other one is kind of barely standing. It's missing a leg. Both the mugs are have the evaporated remains of whatever was in them before. It's kind of just like this horrible paste in the bottom of these.
I want to pick up one of those mugs.
All right.
I'm sure it's too late to burn it.
It's a pretty standard wooden mug. Seems like it might have actually been pretty nice, or on the nicer end of more expensive
Yeah.
cups at one time. But it's
Yeah,
in pretty
I'm
bad shape
not
right now.
entirely concerned about what it is or what it had or did have or will have. This is just in case something pops out and spooks me. I got something I can throw real hard at it.
All right.
That checks out.
It does chuck out.
Ah,
Puns. And then it's kind of hard to see because there's the roof sprite in the way, but the door is directly in front of Eddie's token. Or actually, it's like right about here. It's like one of those kind of saloon style doors where it's on hinges that don't really meet the top or bottom of the door.
Does it open both ways?
It does. Appears to.
Ooh,
Fantastic.
what a
So
frisky
it's like
door.
saloon doors.
It's a door
Yeah.
that swings both ways, guys.
Mm.
That's how I like them.
Are we in this
We're
loose
getting,
and liberal door yet?
We're getting right into the meat of things this time. Got all
Yeah.
kinds of crotchety going on, loose and liberal swinging both ways doors. Chuck
Oh,
getting
yeah.
his beard tangled and all kinds of things.
Food porn, even.
Dick bears.
Dick
Yeah,
bears.
well, the dick bears are important. Never wanted to cross the dick bear.
Yep.
True story. So let's go in this place.
All right. Isn't that fancy?
You did the thing.
Oh my. It's a map. It's a map. It's a map.
The stairs over in the bottom right, does that stairs up and down or just up?
Just down, actually.
Oh.
Because,
Okay.
Into a cellar,
Yes.
I would presume.
yep.
Well, if there's anything I know about assholes that lurk in bars, they're always in the cellar.
Yep. Tends to be the
This
place.
checks out.
Seems pretty dusty in here. There's like one there's like one narrow path that's been swept, it appears, from the door straight to the bar at about this area. And then there's like a cot bed right around here that I didn't have a token for. But
Joe, are you really asking us to use our imagination?
Yeah, this is D&D, not some kind of weird.
I apologize.
We're on Twitch, Joe. What are we, broke? Come on.
Eh,
Oh wait.
one of
I
these
got
things
Hold
is
on
true.
a second.
Draw one up, Chuck. Draw one up.
Heck yeah.
There it is. Now I can see the cot. It appears
Joe,
made out of
Oh,
stone.
yes.
Chuck has already done better at your job than you.
There's a bright, incredibly sharp cyan cot
That's made out of stone.
with a stone texture.
Mm, comfort.
That's a comfy bed.
Oh man.
Oh, now it's made out of something.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely tell this was an inn of quality
So
at one
what's
point in
going
time
up with
a cot like
that table right there?
That table right there.
Is that a turducken on it?
There is what looks like used to be some form of a turducken or
Hmm.
Thanksgiving Day
turkey.
feast, but there's just kind of bones and it's all rotted. There's some flies and stuff on it.
You know, I think it would fix the feng shui of this joint if it was moved right there.
Onto the floor?
Just if the table was shifted over,
Oh, I thought
Oh.
you just meant put the turducken on the floor.
and
Yeah.
then also this one barrel up here. That's a really weird circle I just drew. It looks kind of
Gosh
weird,
dang it.
but
Little
there
did
should
you know
be really
we
good
came-
line of sight between those two.
Little did you know that you brought such experienced
damn it.
interior decorators with you,
There's also a really good line of sight up there.
and not such good dungeon clearing folks.
Oh, I,
I thought he was being serious for a second.
I
Oh.
cannot clear that either.
Is that actually on the stream?
Yes.
Yeah, it's on the stream.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my, yeah.
Joe, clear that out.
I got it for you.
Beautiful.
Hey,
I mean, you should be an interior decorator. I
That's
think
what the chat
that's your
says.
second. Oh, is it?
My first
Yeah.
job,
Oh yeah.
Paladin. My second job, smiting shitty interior designs.
You know, you only
Yeah,
use your
something
spell
like that.
slots on one of them, and it's not being a paladin. But yeah, doesn't seem to be anyone out here. The grandma figure, the mother of Stephen, is outside on the porch in a rocking chair.
Old man on the back porch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the stairs descending down into a very dark basement. There's no light or anything. There's the only light in this room that you're in now is coming through like the roof from patches that are missing and holes in the walls and all sorts of just, structural problems. There aren't any lit torches or anything. So it's dimly lit.
Okay. Well, let's go down these dimly lit stairs and illuminate some taint monsters with my holy hammer.
All right.
Phrasing.
I think that was pretty intentional.
Ooh.
You guys find yourself in a basement that looks a little like this. You're on like a raised wooden platform. The stairs being right about here. If it'll let me draw.
Oh, you need help drawing something?
No, I got it.
Yeah. Now the check has reminded you that there's a drawing tool.
Yeah. There. That's the staircase.
Okay. If I move over to this railing, what do I see underneath?
You have dark vision, right?
Yep, I am a dwarf.
Pretty sure everyone here has dark vision.
For sure.
So you're looking straight down.
Just down over the ledge. What do I
Okay.
see?
You
The
see
ledge.
a very dirty, like stone floor that has scraps of wood and other just like bits of random matter and stuff. There's like a lot of empty sacks and things that looks like they used to hold food and such.
How far down is it?
Probably about 10 feet.
Hmm.
It's
Well,
about a story.
I am very short, so I'll walk around to the stairs.
And in this corner, you see a ton of stools stacked on top of each other and just kind of
Okay,
thrown in the corner.
I'm gonna drop my mug, and I want to go pick up one of those stools.
All right.
We gotta come over to this corner in the center, but maybe not go down. I'll have my bow ready.
Oh, that's the smart way of doing things. Since I have ranged attack options.
You now have one stool.
I got a stool. Cause you got a stool in me. Alright, do I see anything else down here?
You don't see anything, but you do hear some like scurrying.
Can I tell the direction?
Sounds to be behind the chairs and underneath the staircase, like kind of behind you, that direction.
Oh.
Started right as you moved the chairs.
All of the stools are in the corner, and this is all stone wall and stone floor, right?
Yep.
Let's
Except
just
for
set them on
the
fire.
wooden platform.
How are we gonna get
that
out of
you
here?
guys are on.
I mean, well, obviously we'll have to get out of here the way we came, but I'm not suggesting we light the stairs and everything on fire. Just a pile of stools.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go down the stairs.
I imagine
light
they
the
might
stairs on fire.
take
and then
offense
drop
to.
And run for it.
Yeah.
I imagine the floor above might not handle that so well, but
Alright. I want to just like throw as many of these stools as I can off to the side. Just use my one stool as a bludgeoning to bludgeon the other stools out of the way.
All right, you're digging through them, using your stool as like an oar, scraping away other stools, flying left and right, scattered
Look
about
at
the
that.
room.
Look at that.
And you can throw stools far.
I have many years of training in my sitting apparatus tossing skills.
And look how perfectly
right.
into a grid you're throwing them.
You have many years of throwing stool.
Stools, chairs, couches, love seats. If you can
Wait, is
sit
this-
on it, I can throw it.
It's amazing.
They're
That
turning
it?
into Space Invaders.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, you had a real opportunity to draw some of those, and I feel like you missed it.
Yeah.
Look, it's a
Next
fetus.
time. Or it's, a guy
Kill
falling
it.
down, perhaps.
Oh, that's what it is.
Then this appears to be what was scurrying. It looks to be like almost a roly-poly mixed with a cricket, but the size of a cat.
Would you describe it as phallic in any way?
Maybe the little tail end of it.
Okay. Well, either direction, I swat the shit out of it with my stool.
All right. You can attack.
Can we please append that with bar stool?
I said what I said.
Because this is getting to be real messy.
I did not give myself. I think I messed that up. I did mess that up. I think. I don't know. 'cause
You
there's
added
T in there.
T5.
Okay, I'm gonna roll that again without that there. Much better.
All right.
And I did that without proficiency since this is improvised.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, I take
Alright.
my
Even after
stool.
all your years of tossing about of furniture?
Tossing and smiting with are two completely separate things.
Fair enough.
So you smash the shit out of this scrib, and its midsection breaks apart, and its head rolls off, its feet snap apart, and it lets out this horrible like shriek, and is dead. Yeah, closer to that.
Okay. I then want to pick it up,
All right.
and I want to toss it at Alton. Elf, this is what we're hunting. And just chuck it at him.
Just throw like a leg at him or something?
Just whatever's the biggest piece I can grab.
So when you spin around, I imagine you move up to throw it
Yeah.
at him. So when you spin around, that you notice there are quite a few other ones of these coming out.
I would like to change my tossing target and throw it at one of them.
Just as a taunt.
This is you in the future, and throw it.
All right. Make your attack.
Oh, I did really bad.
All right.
It was more of
It
a
was like 4 feet.
yeah, it was more of a gesture than it was an attack.
Mm-hmm. You pick up
Yeah,
the
now-
biggest chunk
yeah.
of its midsection that you can find and throw it at him, and it just kind of slides and leaving this horrible sludge on the ground straight at
one
the
might
feet of
call
one
it
of them.
a snail trail.
A little bit.
See, now you have to pull out your axe and run at them yelling, "The future is now."
And
That's
here's
the
where we
trail
enter
left.
initiative.
Ooh, initiative.
It's the thing.
I did
Hopefully
really bad.
hopefully I will have better luck this time than last time.
Well, based off initiative, you got me beat.
Was that for your initiative?
That 4 is indeed my initiative.
Oh.
Oh, we tied.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Did we though?
Yeah, we both
Because
got 4.
mine's in red.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's true.
So Joe, I
Wait,
rolled
no,
a
it's
4
not
with
in
my
red.
with my
It's in
bonus.
pink.
It is
Yeah.
in pink with a red number in the middle. Now I rolled a 4, but my actual D20 roll was a natural 1. I'm standing at the top of the stairs. Now I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, but just to say,
All right.
I think
I'm ready for whatever you throw at me.
Well, luckily this is just initiative, so maybe you're just not paying attention.
Yeah.
just don't
I
fall down the stairs.
take no damage whatsoever.
You
But
haven't attempted to do anything. You've just attempted to notice that you should be doing something.
everybody else is like, "Oh God, the enemy," and I'm just, I don't know, picking my teeth with my axe or something.
Yeah.
What if in your excitement you drop your weapon and it falls down the stairs?
Yeah, I'm playing with it is what I'm doing because I'm bored, and I just dropped it down the stairs.
Yes.
So now I have to retrieve it before I can actually take a turn.
That'd be interesting to have a creative punishment for a nat 1 on initiative.
I feel like it's a thing we need to address because I feel like this isn't going to be the last time I do that.
No, I have a rule for nat 20s on initiative, but nothing for nat 1s yet.
Well,
But,
now's your opportunity.
So, with that, looks like Alton will be going first. You see 5 of these scribs shrieking and crawling their way out from underneath the staircase area. Seem to be startled from the sudden movement of all the chairs and the killing of their friend. Is Dan muted?
Dan.
Indeed, I am. I've been carrying on
Oh,
with
man.
all my thoughts here.
Sorry.
Short version. I'm going to short bow this one by the stairs here.
All right. Make that attack.
So much for all the build there. Double check what my bonus is. 8. Good.
All right.
That's not bad.
That's a hit.
I assume I'm not in a position to get the sneak attack bonus
No.
since he's technically up above him.
Yeah.
Just figured I'd make sure. Seven whole damages.
7 whole damage. The arrow sinks into his midsection. It looks incredibly damaged, like a few of its feet break off, but it's still moving.
And then I'll go ahead and help. I think I will help Viet. Since he looks
snap.
like he's closest to probably get in trouble.
That's fair.
What with being on the floor with them.
Mhm.
Yep. All right.
That'll be my turn.
With that, it moves to Orem.
Hey. Let's see. I did not have my spells ready because I'm good at this game. Let's just be really rude and cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, nice.
That
Really
sounds
rude or
effective.
really efficient.
Yes. Just clear out the whole basement. At a distance of 15 feet. All of my friends are going to be unaffected, the 3 of us. Let's see. Unaffected. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts a turn there, takes 3d8 radiant. Save is wisdom 15. Which I think they have to take on their turn, if I'm reading that right.
Does it say?
It's when they first enter and on their turn should be
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
I'm
And then
assuming they're
what was the radius on that again?
15 feet.
All right. It's kind of hard to illustrate since there's kind of 2 levels going here.
Now you
But-
have to do math with spheres.
Yeah.
2.
So you'd be able to hit.
I can come down to the bottom of the stairs too if it makes it, or like to right there.
You'd be able to
Makes it
hit.
easier.
Oh yeah, you can move too. You have with your movement.
I
You're
think
able to.
I'm gonna move right there, yes, unless so I can hit those 2 are hit immediately by it.
Yep. You said it was
Or-
wisdom 15.
Yes. If they
Is it half damage if they pass?
half damage if they pass, yes.
Okay.
So 9 if they pass, and 19 if they fail. No.
All right.
Yeah, I said it right.
Yep. So the one that you hit is I think this one here is the one that Dan attacked. It's the closest one. And
That was accurate.
yes. So this one is just broken apart completely. It's torn to shreds as the spirit guardians hit it. It is dead. And then this one looks really beaten up. Almost in worse condition than the other one was before with the single arrow. It's missing several of its legs, and it's kind of just crawling around. But it's still alive.
Sweet.
Gotta get those suckers.
Mm-hmm.
Doing anything else on your... Yeah. Doing anything else on your turn?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. With that, it is Eddie or Chuck. Your choice between the 2 of you.
Chuck, I'll let you go first since you failed slightly less.
Okay. Let's see.
And then I'll bring up the rear.
I rolled for the group of them, and it was still lower than 4.
Wow.
Damn, Joe.
Well, that's as far as my movement takes me. Just outside of reach.
Which is
I
it
want
is to scale down here.
It is to scale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to move up there and I'm going to take that stool I still have and I'm just going to fucking throw it as hard as I goddamn can at that one right there.
All right. The one that hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah,
All right.
I did a really bad job. Oh, wait. Dan, what does your help do?
You get
Advantage.
advantage.
I still didn't do great.
You
Ooh.
chuck the chair, and it lands right next to it, splintering on the ground,
Mm,
breaking into
I
a bunch
really
of
need to
pieces, flying behind
practice. Yeah, I really need to practice at throwing chairs.
it. You need
It's
to
a
be.
skill to be acquired
Yeah.
someday.
Then I finish my turn.
All right. It now moves to Torge.
Great. So, I guess I'll move down the stairs.
All right.
Let's see here. 5, 10, 20, 25. I think that gets me about there. Am I close enough to attack this one right here?
Yep, you're at a 5-foot diagonal.
Sweet. I'm
You
going to
can
go
hit him.
ahead and take a swipe at him with my axe,
All right.
which I picked up along the way.
Gonna ask him a question.
My axe him a question.
Heck yeah.
I believe that is how you're supposed to say it.
That was a terrible roll.
That it was. That is also unfortunately a miss.
Maybe
I'm going to
you
ask
will.
him another question. A follow-up, if you will.
Hey, that is a successful question.
Fantastic. Let's see how difficult my question was for him to answer. Not very is the answer to that.
Well, he was still on
Jesus
his
Christ.
literally on his last legs, and that 5 damage is enough to cleave him in two. He breaks apart, and his head kind of rolls away and makes this horrible little shriek, sigh as it dies.
Fantastic. That is just the boost I needed to get this going.
Oh yeah.
I was feeling a little down in the dumps when I dropped my axe.
Doing anything else on your
Don't
turn?
worry.
Nope. Nope, I'm feeling satisfied.
All right. It is now the Scrib's turn. They move kind of as a swarm. And these two are going to take a bite at Viet. And this one is
Those
going to take a bite
dicks.
at Torge. Your AC
Fuck off, little
is
naval lint
18,
ball.
right?
Yeah,
And
mine's
Chuck's?
18. Yeah.
Chuck's is 18.
First one misses, but the second one connects.
That son of a turd.
Make a Constitution save.
Oh, a con save?
Yep.
Oh, man. What is my con save? Oh, that is my one nat 20 for the night.
All right.
Hooray!
You barely even notice this effect as it washes over you, but you felt like it was trying to restrain you for a bit as you were being nibbled on, but you shake out of it really quick, and only taking 3 damage, 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
Eddie,
Yeah.
make a Constitution save as this one sinks its little teeth into your feet. All right. You also feel the effect wash over you.
All right.
And nothing happens. But you take 2 piercing damage.
You fucking little infant piece of shit. I'm gonna squash you.
And with that, they end their turn. It moves back up to Alton.
All right. I think I'm gonna do not a whole lot different than last time. I'll probably just pick the closest one. Shoot him.
Alrighty. 17 hits.
This time I should get the sneaky sneaks, correct?
You do get sneak attack damage now. Yes, they are within 5
Yay.
feet.
That turns 1d6 into 4d6.
Damn.
Since I get 3d6 for the sneak snakes. Wow, that's odd. 2 17s. Huh.
That is enough to one-shot pin this scrib into the crack between the stone floor. Blah.
Dang. I was kind of hoping his like extremities would just like bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, its feet break off,
Jettison in sequence.
Yeah.
and the head
I mean,
detaches and rolls away.
Yeah. I mean, it's important that they like eject like they're abandoning ship.
Yep.
Little lifeboats.
Yeah.
Yep.
And let's see, who do I want to help this time? This time I might help Torch.
All right.
That way we just add a little variety.
Torch thanks you for your contribution.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. Then it moves to Tyler. Or
Sweet.
Orem.
I am gonna walk over to here, menacingly towards the scribs. And I think all three of them are within range now.
The Spirit Menace.
Yes,
Well,
Spirit
two of them.
Menace.
One of them's dead now, right?
Oh, that's right. He did kill one of those two.
Yep, I forgot to put the marker on him.
Put that third X there.
Yep.
And we're up to triple X.
Heck yeah.
Actually, there should be a fourth one up at the top.
Oh yeah. I also forgot to mark this one. He did.
Wisdom 15 again.
Okay. This one passes. The one closest to you three passes, and then the one to the right of Viet fails. And that one, the one that failed dies.
The spirit creatures just abduct his soul from his body.
Yep.
Mhm.
This little scrib soul is sucked from his corpse, and it breaks apart into little pieces.
And then it's chucked on the ground because it's worthless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid soul.
And now one scrib remains. Standing very, very proudly, surrounded by his dead brothers.
Well, let's see if we can change that. It's my turn.
Yes.
Non-natural 20.
That hits.
$13 damage.
All right. With that, he is dead. Split him right down the middle. Because you're using an axe, right?
I am using a big ass hammer.
Oh, a hammer. Okay.
I think. Oh no, I'm sorry. I am using an axe.
Okay. Yep. You split him right down the middle, popping the two halves apart. Lets out another little shriek. And the little scrib corpse crumples up and shrivels. You've successfully killed your first 6 scrib.
Oh snap.
Wait, Joe, why did you say first 6?
I assume there are more.
Yeah. With those dead, you definitely don't hear the scuttling stop. It seems farther away, but you still hear some scurrying about.
Well, shit. Where? What direction is the sound coming from now?
It seems to be coming from the back corner, kind of over here. But
Oh,
underneath
Oh man, you guys
the,
gotta make me have to come down from there.
Yep. I grab another stool, and I head back there.
all right.
All right,
So we're under the stairs?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my way around and plop myself on a stool.
Viet, I know you want to go first, but can I try? Can I go first?
Yes.
Are we still in initiative, I assume, or what? Doesn't matter. I have
Uh,
10 minutes. I have 10 minutes of Spirit Guardian, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you're not in initiative anymore.
Then I'm just
This
gonna
is
start
an
walking
immediate
towards the
threat.
corner with
It's
my
about time you do something honorable with your life.
Spirit Guardian swirling around my head.
All right.
Is it this back corner?
It was this back corner here.
All right. I'm gonna cautiously approach.
You start inching your way over. You feel the will of several unseen creatures struggling against spirits, and roll out that damage.
No. Why am I rolling the wrong dice?
Because of reasons.
Force of habit.
19. Nice.
Damn.
Apparently they have really strong wills though, because they keep succeeding a 15 will save.
My rolls have been all over the place.
Or that.
Yep. All right. So with that, you hear several shrieks similar to the ones that they were making before as they were dying. It's coming from like beneath the floorboards of this little wooden section that you're standing on, and they you see like a few try and climb over. There's like gaps along here. There's a few gaps in the floor and along the wall of this wood structure that some of them are trying to crawl up, but they're also you're just standing there as they're all trying to move, and they're constantly getting obliterated by these spirit guardians.
That's fun.
Spirit
Zelda ones.
Guardians is pretty great.
It really is. I forgot I had it.
Yep. You hear the scuttling starting to like shift away. Seems like they're kind of catching on to. There's a big ball of death over there, and you hear like a mass of them scuttling from here, and they're moving their way like underneath this wooden bit towards the staircase. The staircase is still over here. I just hid that upper layer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have you killed them yet?
I've killed some more of them. They still keep crawling.
Yep. They scuttled
lots
away
of them.
towards the other color or corner.
There are many scribs.
Many.
Yep. Spirit guardians are best pest control.
True story. It's
If
all the
there's-
roaches.
Let me just keep sweeping along this wall then.
All right.
Come back.
Well,
over
it's
towards
when
this
you get about here that you need to make a dexterity save.
I am good at dexterity, I think. Yes, I'm super, super good at dexterity.
Oh. All right.
Oh,
yes.
Super good at
What have you
dexterity
done?
any other day of the week, right?
Yes, of course.
Spirit guardians is concentration, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, there seemed to be this
Concentrate no more.
little. Yeah, the wood wasn't very stable where you were standing on. It seemed to be kind of like the rest of the building, so you didn't really think much of it. But this one particular board really wasn't well placed. It wasn't really even nailed, and your foot sort of goes through it. And anyone else, their foot just would have gone through it. You know, they would have caught themselves, pulled their foot back up. But you completely lose your balance and face plant with your full body weight in front of you, crashing through the rest of the floor onto the hard ground beneath. Which it's not like a full story. It's kind of just like a little elevated bit of cellar. So it's
Like-
probably only
Like 2
about
3 feet of extra storage.
yeah, it's kind of like
Like
a
a
crawl
crawl
space.
space.
Yep, exactly that. So rather than your foot just poking down into it, your whole body crashes through into a
Sweet.
nice little hole. Which I will-
And you're now French kissing their nest.
Ooh,
delicious.
romantic.
It's what I've always wanted.
hole right about there.
Yeah, getting all deep in that scrib.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage and have to make a Constitution save to maintain your thing.
Um. Ooh,
Oh no!
I think I lose concentration, don't I?
Yeah, it's a minimum of
It's
10.
half damage or 10, right?
Yeah, yep. It's half of the damage you took with a minimum of 10. So, you're you guys hear a loud crash, a Wilhelm scream, and the spirits
Aye.
vanish as Orum's laying face first in a pile of boards and crawl space.
Well, this isn't good. I want to go grab another stool, so I have a stool in each hand. Go over and toss him down the hole.
I believe you're doing it wrong.
No, he needs a way to get back
No,
up.
no, not you, him.
Oh, yeah, he is.
I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can.
And you have 3 angry, slightly beaten up little friends there to greet you at your level. These
You
were
said-
underneath the floor.
3 angry little friends that were underneath the floor.
They start crawling out towards you.
Good.
Yep.
Very good.
This is they're all going to make an attack on you.
Well, it's time to find a new cleric.
Well,
We
he
could
disappeared from sight. Let's leave him.
Oh crap! Your AC's 10, isn't it?
My AC is 10, yes.
Oh my god. Well, one of them still fails, but
How is your
By-
AC only 10?
Because I'm a sorcerer
I
and
forgot
I
about
didn't
that.
take mage armor. Because
Oh,
I
wow.
forgot that mage armor is a thing.
The sorcerer that went running
Make
in
2
head
Constitution
first.
saves.
I was using my spirit guardians, okay? It was a perfect plan.
It was a perfect plan, to be fair. It was going to work really awesome.
It was working good. You killed a significant
Yeah, it was
number of them.
working really awesome.
Make 2 Constitution saves for me.
Oh god. 2 more constitution saves.
Good luck, son.
Let's just. Now I'm suddenly not terrible at constitution.
You succeed the first one. You felt like it was your bones were seizing up a little bit. It was getting kind of hard to move. But you don't so much pass the second one.
Yeah, I didn't figure.
And you are now paralyzed.
Oh, good. How much damage did I
Aw.
take in total from that?
You took 3 damage.
Oh,
Piercing.
only 3.
Yeah.
3 damage. But I'm paralyzed, which means anything that requires somatic I can't do, right?
Yes. You are not able to take actions or reactions.
Oh, I can't do anything then. Sweet.
Yeah, you can't move.
All you can do is die.
And
You
any
do it. I believe in you.
physical attacks
Thanks.
made, or
Thanks,
actually
guys.
any attack made on you within 5 feet is a auto crit.
Oh.
Ooh. I feel like we need to get in there, guys.
Yeah, that
I'll be
many.
fine. I'll be fine.
You
Is
hear the
the,
chirping picking up
His
of the
fire
scribs
still out of the question.
as they're all nibbling on his paralyzed body. Goes back into initiative.
Sometimes you win some, sometimes you script some.
Mm-hmm. I really scribbed this one up.
Boy, I've got a thing for rolling 15s today.
Yep.
My rolls are shit
Oh,
tonight.
are we re-rolling? Okay. I
Yeah.
didn't realize we were re-rolling.
Yep.
Not that it matters.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh, I added the wrong thing to my initiative earlier. Whoops. Whoa, what the? 1d20. Hey, not terrible though.
Ah, great.
All right. So with that, it is Alton's turn first. You see 3 of these scribs, but you hear a number more crawling beneath the floorboards.
Wonderful. Well, I'll just start by shooting at the closest one.
All right. Make that attack.
Ew. I assume that's a miss.
Yeah, 10 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And I will help Viet this time.
All right.
Alright.
That will be all that I can do. I'm also, for what it's worth, standing on top of one of the stools, so that way I'm off the floor.
All right.
I feel like
Noted.
that's important.
All right. With that, it moves to Chuck.
Alright, how deep is this hole?
It's only it's about your head height
Alright, I'm
as a
just
dwarf.
gonna walk up and just drop down in there.
All right.
And then I want to make an attack at the one I'm standing on.
All right. Make that attack.
Oh, I have advantage on that. Oh man. Oh
Ooh.
man.
What is with our rolls tonight?
That's rough. Does that 10 hit?
Does not, no.
Alright, then I attack again.
All right.
Okay, that's
That
better.
hits.
Go ahead and roll again if you have advantage.
I think I
No,
only
you
get
only have advantage once.
Oh, you only have advantage once. Okay.
Yeah.
All
It kept
right,
you from not
10
wanting,
damage.
though.
Yes, that is true.
10 damage. You exactly kill it.
All right.
Its little corpse falls apart. All these ones seem to be slightly damaged.
Okay.
Spirit guardians had been on them for a little bit.
Then that's the end of my turn.
All right. With that, it moves to Tyler, who spends his turn being paralyzed.
And then do I get to try and save out?
At the end, it wears off, and you
Oh,
feel
okay.
good again. Feel great and limber, but also prone.
Move my shoulders around and crack my knuckles and.
Yeah, and love your face in the dirt,
Yes.
splinters in your teeth.
Details.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There, it moves to the scribs, who again are a unit. This one that was in your square, I'm just going to have move here, so it's easy to keep track of. And 2 more
Scrib Nation.
crawl from between the cracks here, and they are now on top.
Started at the bottom and made their way on top.
Yep.
Now the one next
Those are
to
some
Viet was
ambitious
right that you
scribs right
dead,
there.
Right?
That's right.
The what?
The one next to Viet is dead, right? The one he exactly killed.
It had previous damage. I forgot about that. we'll get these cluttered bodies out of here. Now there's 4. So these 2, one's going to attack Viet, one's going to attack Orem.
Of
These are going to
course.
make their way, scuttle right up on Eddie. Make 2 attacks on you. Okay, so the first one is on Chuck, which nat 20s.
Oh, fuck.
Next
Oh.
one's on Tyler, which hits. The first one on Eddie misses, and then the second one hits.
All right.
So I'll roll out all that damage. Check with that nat 20, you take a whopping 5 piercing damage
My
No.
God.
as its little teeth
Monsters.
burrow its way straight into your toe, dealing an annoying amount of damage. Make a Constitution save.
All right. All right.
You feel that it's very difficult to move
Son of a bitch.
as you're now paralyzed.
Paralyzed. Like that one song goes that I didn't get even close to.
Yep. All right. Now Tyler, you took a
Hey.
whopping 2 piercing damage, and also have
Oof.
to make that Constitution save.
I think that puts me in bloodied.
Oh man, does it
I
actually?
know. Yes, that actually put me in bloodied.
Oh, I guess he took damage from falling.
Yeah, the sheer quantity is, I think, proving to be our undoing.
Yay! I got a 12. Am I paralyzed again?
That does not do it.
Oh
Just
my
crit.
god.
You are just barely okay. Very low, but very annoying save. Then Eddie, one of them hit. So you need to make that Constitution save as well. Oh, and you're safe. But you take 3
Sweet.
piercing damage.
Sweet.
All right. With that, it moves to Eddie's turn.
Great. First things first. Okay. All right. So I guess I'll swing on right in front of me.
All right.
See if I hit him. Hey. That hit.
Hey.
That connects.
Sweet. That's that beautiful bean footage. How about a 10?
Show me
It
a
is
10.
still standing, but very
Still
fucked up.
Very fucked up. Fantastic. All right. Let's spread the wealth. I'll go for the other guy.
Alrighty. Yeah, these 2 that crawled up don't appear to be damaged.
14 hit.
It does not, just barely.
Scheisse. All right. So, can I take a bonus?
Oh, 1 second. Somehow I transitioned us.
So the one right in front of me took 10 damage, and these
Okay.
other two down here were slightly damaged already, right, Joe?
Yep.
Those two. Okay, yeah. So this guy to the left of the one right in front of me hasn't taken anything.
Okay. Well, I might try and knock off one of the ones down there, since it sounds like there's more of them
They're
down
in-
there than up here at the moment.
And they're in worse need than I am, yeah.
So I certainly hope a 27 will hit,
Jeez.
because if it doesn't, then I'm leaving.
Yes, 27 hits.
Okay. And yeah, not bad damage.
Jeez.
Pachow.
All right. You and what was the one that you were going for in this?
Just this top left one again.
Oh, the one that paralyzed. Okay. You very effectively delete it. As it
He's been erased from existence.
Yeah.
It's like you snapped your finger with all 6 stones.
Yeah.
it breaks apart into ash now.
Mr. Scribb, I don't feel so well.
No.
I don't feel so well.
It is dead though.
And with that in mind, maybe I'll help Orm this time.
Oh, thanks.
It's a good call.
Not sure.
I'm not sure how it will help you, but I think you can use that help on any D20, isn't it?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
basically.
So
Yeah.
So maybe
Any
on your constitution
skill
throws.
check, saving throws, skill checks, and attacks.
Then it's helpful.
I hope so.
All right. So at the end of your turn.
Yes.
All right. With that, it'll move to Chuck, who is paralyzed.
Yay!
If you spend your turn not doing anything, and at the end of it, you regain your movement.
Oh, okay. Well, then you don't need
it
that.
just instantly wears off after 6 seconds.
Okay. So
Yeah.
my turn's over?
Yep, you just are paralyzed, but now you got it back.
All right. Okay.
With that, it moves to Tyler.
All right.
You are
Am I still like
prone.
in a hole?
You're still
I'm still
in the hole,
prone.
and you're still prone, but you're not frozen anymore.
All right. First thing I want to do is stand up.
All right.
Is that all my movement or half? I can't
That's
remember.
half of your movement.
Can I move through Chuck? Is that a thing?
Yes, you're able to move through friendly.
All right. So the other half of my movement is me getting over here.
Yeah.
And I'm still really fucking mad at these scribs, and I have another 3rd level spell slot.
Yep.
So I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians again.
Okay.
So wise decision.
You pop it off.
Oh, 3. Jeez, 15 wisdom.
All right.
That's not a ton of damage, but I'm helping. I swear.
2 of them pass.
Of course
Man.
they do.
I rolled a 15 and a 14 on 2 of them. But 1 fails. And so it was 10 damage for the full, and then 5 for half.
Yes.
All right. Noted. Are you hitting all 3 of them?
I don't think I'm
Is-
actually hitting the one.
Because
Wow.
I think if you
if-
stood,
If I were more tactical with my movement, yeah. If I put
Yeah.
stood there, yeah, you were right.
you'd be able to hit all of them. That's how I rolled it, as 3. So the one that
Yeah.
failed was the one that was down in the hole, and it had
Oh.
already taken a little bit of damage, so it's looking super beat up now. But the other 2 are fine.
Now,
Alright.
Spirit Guardians is, I think, normally centered on you. I don't know if you have a choice to move it.
Yeah.
No, moving me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, didn't catch.
Yep. With that, it goes. Did you have anything else you wanted to do?
No, I think I'm gonna brush some dirt off my coat or
Okay.
whatever I'm wearing, shirt.
All right. With that, it moves to Chuck.
Okay, I'm unparalyzed. Is there?
Oh wait, actually,
There's this one. What?
am I backwards? No, sorry, my bad. I was typing your name. You
Oh.
were just paralyzed. My mistake. It's this dude's turn. He's going up to attack Chuck. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, that is definitely.
It's
Yeah.
Chuck's turn to take some damage.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
what you meant.
My bad. He's gonna take a nibble at you, but it pings off your steel-toed boots
Damn straight.
and doesn't make any contact. These two are still up on Torge. And they are both gonna take some nibbles as well. One of them at 20, the other one missing.
Ah, fuck.
Mm.
All right, make that Constitution save for me.
It better damn well be better this time.
Take a whopping 6 piercing damage.
Ha!
You got it. Yeah, you're not paralyzed.
Sweet. I also have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage because I'm in
Oh.
a rage.
So you only took 3 piercing damage.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right, they effectively did nothing.
Yay!
Now at the end
Yay
of
for being
their
big
turn,
and
it
bulky
moves
and
to
tough.
Eddie.
Yay! Now I get to do the things. Cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna go for this guy on the right first, the asshole who I heard earlier, because he's got to be getting weaker. He took. How much damage has he taken? I did 10 to him earlier.
Yeah.
And then did he take some from Spirit Guardians?
Just a tad bit. So he's
All right. So I
not looking
gotta.
too hot.
All right. Let's roll for 15 hit.
Yep.
Yes. 7 damage.
You split him in half,
Yay! Fucker's dead. All right.
leaving a nice gouge in the wood floor underneath him.
All right. So let's go after this asshole on the left. That should hit.
That
and
hits as well.
damage. Ooh, you know what? I didn't even roll it for the last one. I have to roll my extra damage here. There's 8, and I got a +2 for my rage, so that's going to be a 10 damage.
It is dead.
That one's dead too.
Yep.
I have been super effective. Use Torge. Torge is super effective. Get
Good
crawly things in
job.
your undercarriage. Hit it with some Torge.
There you
Lit.
go.
All the scribs are dead. You don't hear any more scurrying or scuttling.
Hooray!
Happy dance, happy dance, happy dance. I'm doing my happy dance.
Legs and thoraxes everywhere.
Oh my.
When we come out, we should probably recommend that they still burn this place down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
We killed them all, but the place is still pretty gross. So
Yeah, it is.
And structurally unsound.
Yep.
Mhm.
the only way I know to fix a situation like this is by adding more fire.
That is a solid way to fix most situations.
I suppose we should make our way back up and
Let her
tell
know
the
that we.
owner of the dirty jelly bean that we have solved their problem.
Yep.
Mhm.
Let's escape.
Also, the place has changed names to the dirty jelly bean.
That's its new name.
The dirty jelly bean. All right. Now make your way up to the stairs.
Oh boy.
Don't die.
Oh, I had to
Find
mute because I
yourselves
sneezed.
back over here.
Hopefully it's not Script Central up here now.
Right?
No, it is
Sorry.
not.
They
looks
script
like-
their way through the.
You don't hear any scribs. You hear
Looks
some
like our
more.
cot's still there.
You hear some more scurrying, but it sounds more like rats or something than a scrib.
Happy dance is a free action. Well, hell, I'm gonna
Mhm.
happy dance some more. Happy
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
dance, happy dance. This is my fucking happy dance.
I feel very certain now that Steven didn't want to come do this because Steven would have died if he did it by himself.
Could be.
Yeah.
Nah, we would have just come back and Steven would have had like 15 of these fuckers just tied up in bondage knots around one of the posts.
Nice.
I have
Yeah.
one means and very good at it.
Yeah, he has one hobby that he's put a lot of effort into.
I took one path of my skill tree and I maxed it.
And it is Japanese bondage knots.
Man.
Yep. And
Dare
you
I
are
say,
back
oh
in
my.
the
My.
Goodberry Inn.
My.
Still just as dusty. Still not very hospitable, but less scurrying, less scribs for sure. So an improvement.
There we
A
go.
little less scribby.
That's all you need. Doing anything else while you're inside?
Nah.
All right. Everyone head out then.
I do.
Yay.
Yay,
seems
we
a
killed
little-
the scribs.
Place seems a little gross top to bottom, to be honest. So
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty not the best.
I don't know what the hell Spectre would say if he came here.
Mm-mm.
That wouldn't be good.
Now are back on the main map. You all
Oh
are
dang.
more over here.
Whoa, why is Orm in the river?
Because it's
I go where I
fun.
please.
The
I'm-
river is where the fun is at.
I'm
Joe, you're
washing
putting
off
all of us in the river.
Oh,
washing
man.
off the filth of that inn.
This checks
Apparently,
out.
we all needed impromptu baths.
Are you actually in the river?
Yeah, we
No.
were.
Somebody else moved this.
Must
Okay.
have been a ghost.
Yeah.
All right. You're all outside now. Grandma Stevens in her rocking chair. Her hood pulled down, so you can't really tell if she's asleep or she's just breathing heavy.
Both.
Someone
Probably.
needs CPAP for Christmas.
Yeah.
I say we just move on rather than waking a pleasant woman.
All
This
right.
sounds like a good idea to me. We'll go tell Steven and then
All right. You're gonna go try and track down Steven then.
Yeah.
All right. It was about midday when you entered, and it really didn't take you guys very long. So it's probably about 2:00 in the afternoon.
it's about to be sandwich time.
Yep, sure is.
Matter of fact, it's probably past sandwich time.
Probably.
Probably
Sandwich
doesn't take you
o'clock.
too long to track down Steven. Waltz around for a bit. You'll see Dennis walking kind of around the town center, and he perks up and straightens up his posture and grips his spear a little bit better. And as you guys walk by, and
Keep up with the good work there, Dennis.
he salutes at you, just like, "Oh, you know me."
That's why we said it.
He glares at you with that. But his posture slumps down a little bit.
It's a good day. Take Dennis down a notch.
Yeah. You expect that you'd probably find Stephen either over by the staff or by the tavern.
Well, first one and then the other.
Yes, tavern first.
There you go.
All right. You guys walk by the tavern, and you go. Are you going inside?
Yeah, I'll pop inside and check. See if
All
he's
right.
in there.
Yeah.
I kick open the front doors and go, Steven!
He's finishing some food when he calls out with his mouth full. What?
I walk over and loudly sit down right next to him, kind of banging the table unintentionally, and lean in real uncomfortably close to sniff at what he's eating.
He's
That smells
attempting
good.
to swallow his food without choking. He's chuckling a little bit to himself. He's like, yeah, I usually get pretty good food around here.
I'll have what he's having.
All right. It's just some very quickly cooked meat and a side of some watery potatoes, but doesn't look unappetizing. Just looks like it was kind of made quickly.
I immediately start just shoving it into my mouth. And while I'm chewing and tearing off bits of meat and stuff, I'm kind of incomprehensibly talking to him, telling him about our experience down in the cellar. Of course, all of it is just nonsense. Just kind of gesturing with my hands with food flying everywhere.
Yeah. He's gonna flick a few pieces of food off of his shirt and say, "Well, you're standing here, so I saw you guys go in, so I figure problem must be resolved."
I just kind of nod. Keep on eating.
He pats you on the back. He's like, "All right then." Did anyone else follow Torch? Or the rest of you guys in there too?
I went in.
Yeah, might as well.
So you'll turn to the rest of you and be like, "So how'd it go?"
Place
We
needs to
killed the
burn down.
things.
Yeah, I agree. That
We
that inn has not been in good condition for as long as I've been alive. I don't remember it ever being good, but she swears that it'll be the bustling part of town again once those scribs get out of the basement. I'm sure it'll be. Sure, they were just the first of many things.
Like I said, place needs more fire.
I agree. Only I weren't a guard.
All over.
He chuckles at that a little bit. He kind of notices like the scars, the dibbling that's present on most of your lower sections and feet.
Except
like,
for mine.
Yeah, except for you. He's noticing all the the wood splinters and dust all over Orem there. He's like, "Yeah, looks like they got you pretty good, huh?"
Nearly got me down.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, they're buggers.
For my friends here, I'm not sure what would happen.
Yeah. Like, normally they don't really travel in packs like that, but nor do they ever get drawn into cellars. But when they're in swarms like that, it's pretty hard to clear out. So I'm glad I had you guys to do that. So I don't know how I was going to do that on my own.
Yeah. Well, it's done. We did not tell the woman because she was quite unpleasant, and I did not wish to speak to her again.
That is me every day.
This guy gets it.
Yeah.
As a matter of
He's like,
fact,
"Well."
she's probably thinking that about us.
He chuckles. He's like, "I appreciate that. Here's some coin for your trouble. And he sets 4 evenly divided sacks of gold in front of you guys, 100 each.
Oh, snap.
Well, that's pretty handy.
Snappity snap.
It is much appreciated.
Like, no problem. I won't let you get sucked into anything else in there. The scribs are pretty much the only thing I couldn't deal with. She'll probably get me working on the exterior of it at some point, but
It's also a hole in the floor in the basement.
Yeah, that's where this came from.
he laughs at that and like, well, that'll need some patching too, I guess. And then he like mimics going for your gold and just chuckles and he's like, nah, you're fine.
Yeah, that comes out of her pay.
And,
That wood is rotten. Rotten!
and he said, well, things the way they are around here now, festival's not going through and traffic's significantly died down from what I've heard on any sightings of those bandits. So I think things will be pretty good around here from now on. But there's quite a few other of those staffs around. I bet they would be targets as well. And if you want, you can always stop by the Capitol and see if they ever find anything on that caster guy you guys captured. I'm sure they'll be willing to talk to you. It's pretty significant. We've been trying to hunt down those people for a very long time. I've only ever heard of them. There are a lot of rumors, but now we have some concrete evidence that at least either people exist from them or pretending to exist from them as part of the buzz. Can't really tell which is which, but the one dude
Yeah.
at least seemed to have something funky going about him.
Yeah, sorry, we kind of complicated things by losing a few of them.
He's like, that's a more generous word than I'd say, but I suppose it's still better off than where we were before, so can't knock you too hard on it.
Maybe we'll go to the Capitol then. And then from there we can find out maybe where the other staffs are too.
Yeah. And with that, he's like, oh, I know where most of them are. There's a few I don't know off the top of my head, but there's at least 3 I know of. He'll proceed to mark them out on your map,
Nice.
which we can get to in our next episode.
Hooray! Does going to the Capitol seem like a good idea to everybody?
Might as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, why not?
It's like, it's not too far of a journey from here. It's often done. You know, there's a lot of the bigger shops are there. Pretty bustling town. One of the major rivers of the continent runs through there, so all sorts of stuff, all sorts of people. Always something fun going on. I used to be stationed there, actually, and he like kind of struts up his posture a little bit. He's like, but I moved back out here because it was a lot more to do there.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry, because we bring plenty of fun with us wherever we go. So
I see that. Well, I appreciate it, guys. And turns back to Torridge, who's I imagine is still stuffing his face. It's like, you enjoy that, bud, and pats you in the back, and he gets up and walks out.
I just give him a big toothy smile while he walks out. Little bits of meat
toothy,
out of my teeth.
toothy or foodie?
Yeah, a little bit of both. There's strings of meat sticking out from between my pointy teeth.
Excellent.
I'm just happy to be eating.
There you
Yep.
go.
All right. And I think that's a good stopping point for this episode.
Well, we managed not to die too hard.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah.
Actually,
Feel
on
pretty
time.
good.
Yep. Killed some
Alright,
scribs. Didn't get paralyzed
Yeah.
too hard.
Not. Yeah.
Yep.
I was hoping that stool would save me if they came to me.
It may have.
Yeah.
It at least would have deterred them from another person. Or to another person. Fun fact, scribs are actually a monster from Morrowind that I've always wanted to put into D&D because they are hilarious and annoying, but not much of a threat.
Yeah, see, I thought I remember hearing the name before, and I couldn't
Yep,
think
they're just
where it was from.
these little pink things that nibble on your feet and paralyze you for 6 seconds, and that's all they do.
I think I remember those. Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. I have a feeling Chuck just threw me into the next county.
That's some form of fast travel.
Way, I am apparently wading around in the king's personal waters.
Mhm.
Yep.
Alright.
It's alright, I needed a bath anyway, and to brush my teeth after eating all that meat.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. All of you in Twitch chat alike.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll catch you all on Thursday for some more Zweihander, and then Friday for Alex's game.
Yep.
So,
Catch
Will
y'all
do.
soon.
adios.
See ya.